Parks looking for his first career Granite State Pro Stock Series victory on the outside. Then Jeremy Hartleroad, Matt Fromm, Larry Gelinas, Babe Branscombe, Josh King, Dylan Maltz, Corey Casagrande, Joey Squiglia. Green flag! Griffith has the advantage as they go down the backstretch. Parks will settle into second. Matt Fromm into third. Jeremy Hartleroad spins. He cannot hold on. Hartleroad spins out of the third spot. He gets it going. We stay green. Griffith, Parks, and Fromm have pulled out already early in this race. Babe Branscombe in fourth, Gelinas fifth. Dylan Maltz now looking underneath Larry Gelinas. That's the battle for the fifth spot. Matt Fromm right on the back bumper of Mike Parks, trying to get around Parks to pick up the second spot. Joey Squiglia on the back bumper of Josh King, as well as he gets a warning from race control up here in the tower. And Dylan Maltz has that car glued right on the white lines in the corners, trying to work around Larry Gelinas. Cannot quite get enough grip coming off the front and back stretch. Drivers getting a little antsy here, wondering if the rain has a little bit to do in the back of the drivers' minds. As soon as we cross lap 51, the race will be official. Dylan Maltz now looks underneath Larry Gelinas as they go down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Maltz has a nose underneath as Gelinas swings it wide, coming off of turn number 4. Gelinas looking on the outside of Babe Branscombe. It's a 3-car race for the 4th spot. And Dylan Maltz underneath. Matt Fromm slides wide, coming off of turn number 4. He almost put it in the wall. Fromm trying to work around Mike Parks for the second spot, but the battle right now is for 4th as Larry Gelinas has the advantage coming off of turn number 4. Gelinas with the spot, Branscombe into 5th now. And Dylan Maltz takes a look on the outside of Babe Branscombe coming off of turn number 2. Darren Griffith in a league of his own right now. Parks trying to hold off Matt Fromm. The battle right now is for 5th. Babe Branscombe on the inside. And Dylan Maltz on the outside. Maltz has the advantage coming off turn number 4 down the front stretch. Matt Fromm now takes a look underneath Mike Parks as they go down the back stretch into turns 3 and 4. Parks tries to shut the door. Fromm has enough of a nose underneath. Down the front stretch into turns 1 and 2. Mike Parks still has the advantage. Fromm not quite enough grip on the inside groove. Joris going a lap down early here in this 100 lap event as Darren Griffith looking to put the rookie 1 lap down here at Star Speedway. Matt Fromm in the meantime takes over the second spot. Mike Parks settles back into 3rd as Fromm's going to have to do his work to try to catch the youngster from Hudson, New Hampshire. Gelinas now passes Joris, Dylan Maltz as well. Babe Branscombe now. Josh King also in the 7th spot, goes around Billy Joris. And Dylan Maltz looks underneath Larry Gelinas. The battle for 4th as they enter turns 3 and 4. Gelinas pinches him a little bit going into turn 3. Maltz still has a little bit of a spot, but not enough grip coming down the front stretch. Gelinas has the advantage. Maltz trying to get the inside groove to work, cannot seem to get the bite off the corner. He's got a good run coming off the 4 now. The former late model champion at Waterford Speedbowl, and Dylan Maltz sits now in the 4th spot as Gelinas drop kick back to 5th. Darren Griffith now looking to put John Salemi a lap down in car number 63. Griffith puts Salemi down here on lap number 19. Fromm able to make his way around Salemi. Mike Parks sits in 3rd. He'll make his way around. Babe Branscombe trying to work Larry Gelinas for that 5th spot. Here comes Corey Casagrande. Casagrande looks underneath Joey Squiglia. Squiglia slams it over in turn 3. cars single file on the track right now. The youngster Derek Griffith has had the point all race long as we're 21 laps into the books. 79 laps remain. Boven, a series rookie, former modified driver, finishing 4th up at Claremont Speedway on Friday night in his modified, in danger of going a lap down now as Derek Griffith setting a torrid pace. Boven respectfully slides out of the way in turn number 1. That allows Griffith and Fromm to get by. Mike Parks now has a car in between him and the second place automobile of Matt Fromm. Fromm might be reeling in the youngster from Hudson, New Hampshire, just inch by inch. It looks like the gap between first and second is closing just ever so slightly. 1/4 of the race through. Jelinus has fallen off in car number 37. Thrill, and Dylan Moltz has set his sights on Mike Parks, trying to run down the 3rd place automobile. Jeremy Harklerode, who was involved on that lap number 1 spin. The next car in danger of going a lap down, but Harklerode's putting down some pretty good laps here at Star Speedway. Most of the field is cycling through. Billy Joris and John Salemi, the lapped automobiles. Nick Boven, also a lapped car, as Babe Branscombe goes underneath him in turns 1 and 2. 3rd place automobile in the championship point standings. Josh King in car number 21 makes his way around as King sits in the 7th spot on the field. Derek Griffith seems to be opening up his lead now a little bit, as you might have felt the pressure from Matt Fromm. Griffith just riding around as Billy Joris goes another lap down in car number 99. Jeremy Harklerode now the next car in danger of going a lap down. Harklerode slides up as Derek Griffith looks to go underneath Harklerode. Cannot get the pass done in turns 1 and 2. Derek Griffith now underneath Harklerode. That's 3 wide with the leader involved. Jeremy Harklerode doing his best blocking impression on Derek Griffith. Griffith unable to get by the lapped automobile of Harklerode, as he has really given the leader a good run. Matt Fromm's like a shark smelling blood and water, trying to run down the youngster as they go down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Griffith slides up the track. Harklerode now goes a lap down, but the damage may have already been done as Fromm goes underneath Harklerode. Tough break for Harklerode, as he obviously had a fast automobile spinning out of the 3rd starting spot before the field crossed the start-finish line for lap number 1. Ran Derek Griffith quite hard in hopes of a caution coming out before he goes a lap down. Field has strung out along this quarter-mile speedway. Laps starting to wind down as there are 39 laps into the book. 61 laps remain here on the Star 100. Looks to be a good battle shaping up for the 5th through 8th spots as Larry Jelinus sits in 5th in car number 37. Babe Branscombe in 6th in car number 38. Josh King in 7th in car number 21. Then Corey Casagrande in 8th. Casagrande on the back bumper of Josh King as he bobbles coming off of turn number 2. Casagrande looking for room to run now. Looks to the outside of King. Looks for the crossover move coming off of turn number 2. Not enough bounce coming off of turn number 2 to get the job done. the back stretch here at Star Speedway, trying to get as much momentum as possible. He seems to be swinging that automobile further out each lap he goes. Oh, problems. Matt Fromm is slow off the pace in turns 1 and 2. Fromm was your second place automobile, slow down the backstretch. He talked about having problems during practice earlier today, trying to make his way down pit road. Tough break for Matt Fromm, pits out of position number 2, but Merry Christmas to Mike Parks. Parks inherits the second spot. Dylan Holtz now in third. Derek Griffith now looking to put Jeremy Davis a lap down. Davis driving the Craig Brown Chevrolet. Not having the results he'd like to have here. It'll be halfway to go at the line for the Hudson, New Hampshire Davis. Halfway to go. Davis gives up the preferred line, lets Griffith go around him. Almost a full straightaway behind is Mike Parks in second in car number 66. Moltz unable to gain some ground on Mike Parks. Jelinas now in fourth. May Branson in fifth. Josh King sixth. Corey Casagrande seventh. Joey Sculia eighth. Barry Gray is ninth and Davis is 10th. 9 cars on the lead lap on lap number 50. Joey Squiglia takes a look underneath Corey Casagrande down the backstretch. Squiglia gives a little nudge to Casagrande coming off of turn number 4. He'll take over the spot. Squiglia now to 7th. Casagrande falls back to 8th. Barry Gray is 9th, and Gray is only about 6 car lengths from becoming the next victim of Derek Griffith's torrid laps here at Star Speedway. Youngster from Hudson, New Hampshire, getting the job done on the Granite State Pro Stock Series this season, already picking up 2 feature victories. Looking to pick up his 3rd victory here in just the 5th race of the Granite State Pro Stock Series season. Joey Squiglia seems to be the man on the move as he's now working under Josh King. Squiglia in the 7th spot. That's where he finished last night in the pass race. He gives a little bump to King coming off of turn number 4. Squiglia now has the position underneath as King swings it to the outside. Down the backstretch they go. King has the advantage. Squiglia has the preferred position in the corners. He'll take over the 6th spot. Corey Casagrande looking to bounce now as he's looking under the King. King slams the door. Barry Gray now in danger of going a lap down as Derek Griffith is just putting on one heck of a pace here at Star Speedway. Griffith has now lapped the 9th place automobile. Casagrande trying to work over Josh King. Josh King had a huge oil leak in practice number 1. He was able to get that car back together for qualifying earlier today. King swings it wide as Corey Casagrande looks underneath. That could pose a problem here as Casagrande now has a position. They touch coming off of turn number 4. Side by side for the 8th spot. Casagrande on the inside, King on the outside. Derek Griffith, the leader of the race, right behind them. Mike Rainville is going to need soldier surgery after this race as Casa Grande goes single file now, pulls off from Josh King to try to let Derek Griffith by. Griffith now dives to the inside to put Casa Grande a lap down. Barry Gray's looking to pick up a spot. That's also the battle for 8th, folks. Gray takes over the 8th spot as Casa Grande goes back to 9th. Jeremy Davis sits in 10th in car number 21 at H. Josh King now goes a lap down as Derek Griffith puts the 7th place automobile down. Joey Squiglia, the man on the move now as he takes over the 5th spot from Babe Branscombe. Squiglia has found some speed in that automobile. This time by 30 laps to go for the youngster. Derek Griffith in car number 12. Mike Parks still a straightaway behind in 2nd place. Dylan Holtz a good half a straightaway behind Parks, sitting in 3rd. Then Larry Gelinas in 4th in car number 37 ME. Joey Squiglia up to 5th in car number 03. Branscombe in 6th. King in 7th. Gray 8th. Casa Grande 9th. And Jeremy Davis sits in 10th in car number 21 at H. Laps winding down. It seems to be Derek Griffith's race to lose right now. Griffith crosses the line. There's 27 laps remaining. Griffith just trying to dodge lapped automobiles, trying to get as many laps ticked away as he can. Puts Billy Joris another lap down. Looking to put John Salemi another lap down in car number 63. This time by 25 laps remain for Derek Griffith in car number 12. 25 laps to go. Still in 2nd, made his way around Jeremy Davis, the 10th place automobile. Davis 1 lap down. Brill and Dylan Mold sits in 3rd right now, just unable to gain some real estate between himself and Mike Parks. Griffith has 4 hard-running automobiles in between himself and Mike Parks. King, Gray, and Casa Grande all battling for the 7th through 9th spots. Sits in between the 1st and 2nd place cars, all lapped down. Griffith just trying to ride it out right now. 79 laps into the looks. It'll be 20 laps to go at the line. 20 laps to go for the Hudson, New Hampshire native. Mike Parks in 2nd in car number 66. He's working his way through lap traffic as he gets around John Salemi in the 63. Joey Squiglia starting to run down. Larry Gelinas now has him in sight. In turns 3 and 4, Gelinas trying to make his way around the lapped automobile of Mick Bovin in the 11 MA. Mike Parks looks to be losing the handle on that automobile. A little bobble coming off the corners. Sideways coming off of turn number 2. We'll see if Brill and Dylan Holtz can get the job done with 18 laps remaining. Holtz now with Salemi to try to gain on Mike Parks, who sits in 2nd in car number 66. Derek Griffith looking to put the 6th place car a lap down in Babe Branscombe in car number 38. Griffith swings it wide, trying to get around him on the outside as Branscombe protecting that inside groove. Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Griffith riding the high line. Now puts the 6th place automobile lap down. In the meantime, Joey Squiglia picked up the 4th spot around Larry Gelinas. Squiglia coming on hard at the end of this race. If he can get a caution, keep an eye on the 0-3. Derek Griffin all alone right now. 88 laps into the books, 12 laps remain. Mike Parks sits in second. Parks has got all kinds of automobiles and real estate in between himself and Derek Griffin. Griffith down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. It'll be 10 to go this time by 10 to go for Derek Griffin. Barry Gray and Corey Casagrande were engaged in battle as Mike Parks tries to go underneath Casagrande. Down the front stretch into turns 1 and 2 to go. Casagrande in danger of losing a position as well as Jeremy Davis underneath Casagrande. Tough break for Corey Casagrande. That's the second time that he has gotten the blue flag and lost a position at the same time. Thrill and Dylan Moltz works underneath Jeremy Davis. Davis a lapped automobile. Thrill and Dylan Moltz sits third. Corey Casagrande in the back end of Jeremy Davis. Davis around in turns 1 and 2. Tough break for Jeremy Davis in car number 21 at H, driving for Craig Brown. 93 laps into the books, 7 laps remain. Griffith on the inside, Parks on the outside, green flag! Griffith jumps out ahead, he slides up, coming off of turn number 2. Here comes Dylan Moltz now. Moltz underneath Mike Parks, the battle for second. Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Moltz on the inside, Parks on the outside. Squiglia losing a little bit on the top 3 automobiles down the backstretch. Mike Parks has the advantage for the second spot. Moltz unable to get the grip. He'll relinquish the battle as Parks settles into the second spot. Larry Gelinas sideways coming off of turn number 4, trying to run down Joey Squiglia. Squiglia settles into 4th, trying to gain 1 more position to get on the podium with just 4 laps remaining. Squiglia hits the back bumper of Thrill and Dylan Moltz. Moltz hangs on. Larry Gelinas slides up. Here comes Babe Branscombe. Branscombe underneath Gelinas. That's a battle for 5th. 2 to go for Derek Griffin. Squiglia muscles underneath Moltz. Down the backstretch they go into turns 1 and 2. Moltz will slow up, gives the bumper to Squiglia coming off of 4. Yellow on the speedway. Corey Casagrande around on lap number 98, bringing out the caution. But before that, the boxing gloves were off between Joey Squiglia and Dylan Moltz. The 0-3 and the 5 for the 3rd position. The second row is the one to look at. Moltz on the inside, Squiglia on the outside. Then Branscombe and Gelinas to swap positions from that last restart. Their 5th and 6th, the last lead lap cars. Coming off of turns 3 and 4. Green flag is in the air. Mike Parks has the advantage on the outside. Griffith battles back, slides up the track. Parks has the advantage in 3 wide down the backstretch. Moltz lifts just a little bit. Griffith slides up. Here comes the white flag. Derek Griffith, your leader. Moltz underneath Mike Parks for the 2nd spot. Squiglia falling back as Branscombe takes over the 4th spot. Down the backstretch they go. It's Griffith's race to lose. Coming off of turn 3 and 4. Checkers are in the air for Derek Griffith. Battle at the line. Too close to call for second. Dylan Maltz takes over the second spot in car number 5. Mike Parks in third in car number 66. Savoring the victory. Let's have him hear it, folks. Car number 12, driver Derek Griffith picks up his third feature victory. Derek, that was your race to lose all night. You almost had quite a battle there with Mike Parks on that last restart. He had you at the line, but you still came home with the victory.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was glad to have a race at the end there, and I saw Molt stuck and tries to get into. I'm so happy to be in this victory lane again. Louis sets up a rocket ship every single week, no matter where we go, no matter what I'm racing. It's fast. I really just got to thank everyone. Jason Boyd flew all the way up here from Florida to help out this weekend. Dolly, Louis, Jeremy, my dad, Eric, Pete, Kennedy, the sponsor, FEP Insurance, everyone who helps out. There's so many people. I need a list after I get out of the car, you know. But I just really appreciate everyone, and it's huge because I wouldn't be here without them.
Well, Derek Griffith certainly had a rocket ship tonight. He takes home the Star 100 here at Star Speedway. Don't go too far because you've got some bikes to give away here in a little bit. Let's get our second place finisher up here. Driver of the RB Performance Bracket Mechanical Chevrolet, car number 5, it's Thrillin' Dylan Maltz. Boy, Dylan, you came home in the second spot, but you had one heck of a battle. Didn't even come close to Mayweather and Pacquiao there in the final laps.
Yeah, we did a caution earlier on to let the tires cool down, but Derek was on tonight. I was going to make it 3 wide back there, but he's points racing, and I owe him one, so I let him go. But not really sure what the 03 was trying to do, but he was going to get a clip after that mess. But yeah, we got by it, and it was great, you know, side-by-side, rubbing doors with Parks there at the end. That was great. See, that's clean, hard racing, not trying to wreck people like some guys do out here. But awesome show. Glad we got it in for the weather, and can't thank my car owner, RB Performance, Butler McMaster, Magnus for the awesome training, all my guys, my spotter, and I'm love to be back at my favorite racetrack.
Thrillin' Dylan Maltz finishes second at the Star 100. Now third place, driver of the Black Rock Steakhouse, Crazy Ed's Power Sports Chevrolet, Mike Parks in car number 66. Mike, you were sitting in second, just riding along. You probably didn't want to see those cautions come down.
Well, the first one, no, but the second one, I told myself, I got one shot, so we'll see what we can do. I got a great restart, then we bumped a little bit going down the backstretch, lost the momentum. But man, hats off to Derek. He drove one hell of a race. He was definitely the class of the field tonight. I definitely wasn't going to run him down. The only shot I had was on the restart, and I knew if it didn't work, I was probably going to drop back to third, but third place sucks. I was going for the win.
Mike Parks finishes third at the Star 100.
Come on, Pops, you're out of control. You should know the routine. I haven't finished it.
All ready for that. We'll draw the boys' ticket here.